Jeff Holmes, and you're not. Welcome to the amazing Casualty race. We have a great competition in store for you today. We gathered some of the best casualty brokers in the business to compete. We want to introduce you to the teams first, but let's go live to Jeff Holmes outside the Marsh, D.C. offices. Hi, Jeff. I'm here outside the Marsh offices where this year's contest is about to begin. There's an air of anticipation this year that's unmatched in this event's
Jeff,
history.
isn't this the first year for this event?
I'll have to get back to you on that, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll get back to you later.
in the studio. And now let's take a look at this year's field. First up, Lost in Space. This team spent most of the offseason, well, frankly, lost. Luckily, Captain Herbert Keels has found his team in recent days, and the team now hopes to overcome their name and find a place on the podium. But Keels has to be worried about the last-minute loss of Craig Dancer, who was traded in a last-minute move. Well, it is only Dancer. Good luck to him anyways. The Badass Brokers, led by Stephanie Wiggins, are starting to come together after a difficult offseason that saw the team lose both Teresa George and veteran Sandy Jehoviak. Jeff, any truth to the rumors of steroid use from the Badass camp? Well, Jeff, I can't speak to the truth of the rumors, only that the Badasses are vehemently denying all accusations. What I can say is that the recent acquisition of rookie Liz Drees is adding some life to the team and hopefully should perk up the fading Kelly and Yields. Thanks, Jeff. Boob, headed by Vermont native Jim Fitch, is reeling from troubles of its own. Veteran Janet King left under mysterious circumstances, while Frank Mills has suffered his own problems. Williams and Wooters remain clueless. The Marshmallows. Many think that this team's soft, but I'm not so sure. True, rookie captain Brian Hatcher doesn't look like much, and Dancer is well past his prime. But Dixon has some game, and of course there's Paul Larkin. When you think of Marshmallows, you think of Paul Larkin. He's tackled a lot in his day, and there's no reason to think he can't do it again. Finally, we have a real dark horse in the field. Or should I say, Dark Dragon. This Dragon team is rumored to have some secret weapons. Something tells me we should be keeping an eye on them. It could be a fairy tale ending. And there you have it, the makings of an excellent competition. From Race Central, this is Jeff Holmes. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. This year's Amazing Casualty race was a thriller from start to finish. There was tension in the air as teams arrived Friday morning for the pre-race briefing. Soon enough, the race was on as teams tackled their first challenge, building an arch out of spaghetti and marshmallows. The Marshmallow team had their medium mastered, but struggled with the spaghetti. All teams quickly proved a profound lack of engineering skill, but pressed on in search of their elusive goal. Finally, Lost in Space with the skinny and nimble Christy Fuentes mastered the task and were off to the Library of Congress. The remaining teams were eventually let out in reverse order of how pathetic their attempts were, as to keep them longer was bordering on cruel and unusual punishment. The Library of Congress saw teams wander among the Jefferson, Adams, and Madison buildings. The Badass Brokers quickly became the Bad Last Brokers when they lost their clue card and had to retrace their steps to find it. The Marshmallows took the lead and kept it through the Botanical Gardens, just beating the Dragons to the first pit stop on the Mall. Blind catch turned out to be the high and low point of the day for the Marshmallows. The team quickly caught 20 balls, but suffered injury to Craig Dancer, who literally took one for the team, rupturing a blood vessel in his eye after an errant throw. Suffering continued blows to the head and other important parts, gamely, Dancer continued on. The Dragons took the lead on spelling Marsh, while Jamie took advantage of some gullible teenagers to get in a nap. The food challenge of eating a loaf of bread was appreciated by all as a chance to load up on carbs for the task to come. Next, the teams were off to U Street, where they found the Duke Ellington mural and Ben's Chili Bowl, before doing a little window shopping on 14th Street. The second pit stop at Meridian Hill Park saw the Dragons still in the lead, but quickly followed by all the other teams except for the Bad Last Brokers, who stumbled in 15 minutes later. The afternoon started with a flurry of tasks at the park that the teams finished quickly, only to have to wait nearly half an hour for the Meridian Center to open. The teams quickly found Sleeping with a Toy and were on their way via bus to National Geographic. Finally, teams had to find Sunny Bono Park before making their way to the marsh roof for the finish. In what may have been the most intense action all day, Lost in Space, now known as Orange Crush, defeated the Dragons in the battle of the elevator and stairs to win the race.
And there you have it, the makings of an excellent competition. From Race Central, this is Jeff Holmes. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good boy.